How do I know or find what to sell to others? Yeah, many times things to sell to others can be a very big deal, especially when it comes to identifying what exactly can you offer, what exactly can you sell, to make money. What product can you offer, especially in this time and age where it looks like, oh, somebody has solved all the problems. A lot of people have solved all the problems, where it looks like, oh, there's nothing I can offer. But that's not the case, because every time there's always something you can offer, there's always something you can sell to somebody to make money. Yes, there's always something. But the thing is, you have to figure it out. But how do you figure it out? Where do these great ideas for sales come from? Where do these product ideas, service ideas come from? Because getting the service and the product idea is your key to being successful. Because unless you sell something, you're not gonna make money. Unless you do business, you're not gonna stand really, really significant. You have to do business, you have to sell something, you have to exchange something. Nobody gives you anything without you giving them something to exchange. It's all about exchanging something for what you want. Okay, so where do I get ideas of products and services from? How do I get them? Most ideas for services, for products, comes from problems people have, problems people have due to challenges, problems people have due to inconveniences. That's where most solutions that you can offer them comes from. People have a particular problem, they have a particular challenge, a particular inconvenience, and then if you can provide solution to that, they are willing to pay for it. People go as much as paying hundreds of dollars for anything that seems like a problem to them, and they find a solution to it. People go ahead and pay a lot of money for it. It's just like exchanging, for somebody that needs to move from a distance to the other, and then you provide, a transportation means for that person. What happens? It pays you for it. If somebody wants to get to the other city hundreds of kilometers away or thousands of kilometers away, and then you provide a very fast means of getting there, probably through flight, is going to pay hundreds of dollars for it just to get him across. Yeah, that's it. Another one is somebody wants to get laundry done, and then it's a problem for him because he doesn't have the time, and it's an inconvenience for he or she to cook or wash every time, and you provide a very convenient service that monitors things up for that person. It can go on to pay up to $50 and $100 as much as possible. Okay, they come, problems come first. Great ideas come from pain points, lack of accessibility. Sometimes you want something but you can't readily access it, but they have in other city. Okay, and people want it in city A, but it's in city B. If you go as a person to get those things and make it readily available for those that are in city A, they're going to pay for it because they can go that length to go get it, but you can go as far as possible to go get it for them. So they pay you to go and get it and bring it to for them. Sometimes, the things you want to solve can be in the solutions you want to solve can be in just going to transport something. You don't necessarily have to create something new. It can just be in you making it readily available for others to be able to access. And then other times, it can come in form of comfort for them. Sometimes I have, you know, um, another phone to use. I have an Android to use, but I could go on to use a iPhone because it provides more comfortability for me in terms of the UX. It's just in terms of the intuitive designs and of its usage. That's it. You understand? Sometimes it's about my wants, not even needs. Sometimes people just want something because it goes the extra length, and then you providing it just 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 makes them pay you. Just make them pay you. You know, sometimes it's about, if you polish, look at the Range Rovers right now, the Range Rovers, the the high class, vintage cars. You know, people go extra length to get them polished. What you really need in a car is, can it move from one distance to the other? Not necessarily because it's polished, but when it's bubbly, when it's polished, it gives you some form of classic. It gives you some form of social status. So it's a want, but people are going to pay for it. So if you make something classic enough, vintage, makes a lot of sense, polished, people are going to pay for it. And that is a lot more. But one thing you have to have in mind, that every solutions that are being provided out there, every service and product that are being exchanged are based on problems. If you can find problems that people have, you can get solutions to that, and people can pay you for it. And I tell you, there's no limit to how much you can make, as much as you can provide solutions to people's problems. Right. I do hope this really, really, benefited you. Like this video, okay? Subscribe to this video. I'm going to really, really, be working with you so much to ensure you succeed, get something to sell, get to grow at every time, make progress, make tons of progress. And then please share this video to somebody else that might need it. Let's help ourselves. All right, see you at the top.